Where'd everybody go, King Dave? Do you have any thoughts on this past weekend here?
It was a fantastic weekend. I think they all went home early. There's plenty to do here on the 4th of July weekend. Let's celebrate the American freedom pastime of off-road racing. I see the number 23 over here, this four-cylinder. I'm upset they didn't run the Enduro this weekend, but...
Yeah, it'd be nice to get a, enduro race together and stuff like that. It's a fairly cheap option and, four bangers, man. How fun can that be? It sounds like an amazing, fun time,
Yeah, I'm a four-banger racer myself. I mean, super buggies are four-cylinders. They rip.
Right? So any thoughts on this weekend racing or not? What do you think? What do you think about Jeff Wolf over there?
Yeah, a good
you got a check, right?
Pulled up a check. He did, and he put it up in the corner there, stuck it up on the wall. Everyone slid by him, and he had to go it in reverse. You never want to put it in reverse on a racetrack.
Got any thoughts about your ride along or not?
It was a great time, man.
Should probably give a shout out, right?
Yeah, Dannon Tesmer, congratulations on being such a great individual and giving me the privilege to be able to ride in there. Been so long since I went through riding in a car. Haven't raced my own out here. That was like the third best off-road experience, I think.
I think we're gonna have to find a ride for you. Even if it's I'm thinking that maybe we'll do King Dave against the Powder Puff girls, but we'll put him in an inferior vehicle.
I'm thinking of Geo Metro.
Geo Metro, you heard it here first, folks. Dave in a Metro against the girls in the Powder Puff division.
I'm willing to accept that challenge. We'll see if Jimmy Ritterbush at the safety tech will allow that race to happen.
He's a tough guy, man. He does his job, though. That's the reason why we're safe out here, is because in competitive and everybody's, I don't hear too much, not too many people complaining. I think the whole time that within, for 2022, 3 races, I've only seen one tech inspection come in.
Okay. Ritterbush is stern yet fair. I've been there for a couple of techs. Does his due diligence.
Yep. Let's talk about that tech inspection real quick. That was in the good old boys. I think I don't need to say too much more than that, but let's say it's the yellow taxi cab that got pulled in for the inspection. Any thoughts on that?
Not too many thoughts. What I heard was something about like it was a
torque converter or
slip.
Something, or
something
to do
with
with
the
that.
LSD. Is it locked or truly locked, or I don't know. They passed tech. We'll see him in Seymour.
He almost got beat by a Lincoln, man, a hot rod Lincoln.
No, he didn't have the traction. I don't think he had him beat. He didn't have the traction. Couldn't hold it together. The experience of Rogacheski and those nice-looking tires.
I'll tell you
tires
what, man.
won the race.
That guy gives a hell
weekend.
of an interview, doesn't he? Rogacheski.
Yeah, it was good
Dustin.
fun.
Unbelievable. You'd never guess.
Yeah,
well, we got to wrap her up pretty quick. But, other highlights. There's some great racers that came out that first-time S.O.D.A, racers and such. And, man, I'm getting a lot of positive feedback, Dave, with the track changes and such. And, they really converted this motocross track to, smoothed it out a little bit. And, so it's more conducive to, the off-road vehicles, and get some good air. It seems like the, off-road vehicles are quite a bit quicker on the track as well. What do you think?
I think the track, definitely came together. I'd never had experience on it before, at least riding on it. I went and looked at it. It's definitely a driver's track out here, guys. Big horsepower won't win this one for you. Traction and handling will. I'm not saying don't bring a big motor because, who needs aerodynamics when you got a big
Randy.
motor? He's a great run for Rowdy.
He likes that.
He likes that.
You see the setup he had? He had it all towed out. The 2 fronts, they were towed out.
That was part of his plan. I think he was scheming us, going
what, man.
this is a problem here. But
we were talking about that. I said, man, I think you're going to have a lot of push in the corners,
But, it was there. It was.
Oh, yeah.
It happened.
He seemed to put it back together. And, one of the more impressive vehicles that I think I ran across was the Jeep that came in. The guy that's Willie Freshour knows his name. But he's got that white Jeep. He's going to run some desert stuff.
Yeah, the 671.
But that's not the impressive part about this, all right? Is that hauler he came in with, all right? That half school bus and had military grade rubber on it. And it had a rack, a rollback rack that was laying in the back 40 up until like 5 days ago, man. Welded it all together. And it's kind of a Frankenstein machine, but hell, man, it got his, Jeep here. He got some hard licks from S.O.D.A this time, but I think he'll be back, huh?
Yeah, I think we'll see him very soon.
What's very cool about that as well is it's a father-son team,
Yeah, and they said they were running the Class 7 and the Classics. Did not see them in the feature for the Class 7. But in the Heavy Metal Challenge, quite the run. I believe a top 5.
Yeah. Well, the sun's coming up. We're going to go back to my place and grill some fucking burgers. And probably have a few more of these ice-cold American Budweisers.
Right. Celebrating freedom this weekend, guys.
Freedom. God bless America.
Roast some tires for me, will you?
Great weekend. S.O.D.A round number 3. It's the 4th of July officially, Monday. It's going to be a scorcher, and I think it's going to rain.
Beautiful weather so far. Great weekend of racing. I look forward to seeing the next one. Let's celebrate this Independence Day.
And we're looking for suggestions for the next mic piece for the next race. Broken parts. If you race cars, you want to donate, we'll make a mic out of it for our interviews as we're going around talking to drivers. Even suggestions for some formal wear for Dave when he's giving interviews, if you know what I'm talking about. In addition to that, keep in mind and bring T-shirts for when we're doing interviews, because it's always nice having King Dave and your race team's, T-shirt, sweatshirt.
That'll help create promotion, guys.
You bet.
I'll be down there at Seymour 3 weeks. You can offer a suggestion as to which haircut we're going. I've already got the pick out, but you can. I want to see a vote. Maybe we
should
can
probably
have a mullet
We should probably get that going this week here. What we should be going with your. You got long enough hair. I think we can do a kind of a Joe Dirt mullet if we need to, right? I don't know.
I want to see comments. What hairstyle, all that. What would you want to see if that has anything to do with why you care to watch this? I have fun with it. We're going to have a blast. We had a great time this weekend.
As always, your S.O.D.A Media crew is always bringing you facts. We'll see you guys at Seymour. And remember, log on, vote, make sure King Dave gets a great haircut, whatever it may be, and remember, broken parts for mics. Peace out. Love you guys. S.O.D.A forever.
Thank you, guys.
See you in round 4.
Happy 4th.